Uh, Good afternoon. It's 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, December 17th. As you can see, I'm on here the last 4 days. I've been telling you guys that there was a huge difference in the trades being equidistant from the mid-market price, that the market makers trades were, one was 55% closer than the other, which was the sell. And now look at what he did, manipulating for the past couple of days, manipulating the price down. So the market maker, I can confirm that yes, that 55% difference in equidistance, his sell was 55% closer than the buy, and it caused this. So if any of you don't understand what I'm talking about, I found two trades in the order book about 2 years ago in LTC. They both the same market size. Now they'll change the market size. The buy and the sell one day would be 1,500 each on both sides. The next would be 2,000 or 1,577 and 1,577. So I watched these two trades and I could see they were kettling the price between them. In other words, you didn't trade out of the range of those two trades because they're the largest in the order book. After a while, I called up Coinbase multiple times and I told them about it. That somebody in there is manipulating the price using those two trades. I just didn't know who the owner was. Coinbase blew me off. They told me to shut up. I didn't know what I was talking about. I was acting crazy, whatever. Meanwhile, I'm consultant in banking and brokerage for like 20 years. Citibank, JP Morgan Chase, Bank of Tokyo, Gulf International Bank, Core States International, etc., etc., etc. So what I did was initiate an investigation, and you can see the letter here. And you could read this. And what we found out was that Coinbase the second page, Coinbase was actually made an excuse for their market maker. I did not know it was the market maker. You see, typically it's equidistance price away, typically 44 to 44 cents. When they're saying the market maker puts the trade 40 to 44 cents, that means his sell side trade and his buy side trade, in order not to affect the mid market price, will be exactly the same distance away from the mid market price or the last trade price. What I did is, after they bullshitted the New York Department of Financial Services, I put their statement to the test. And like 4 days ago, I'll show you that video. If you look at my channel, I told you this was going to happen 4 days ago. Actually, I'm sorry, 1 day ago. We've been keeping track of it. And then when I seen his trades, you can see I do the numbers. If you move the when you do percentage, you have to move the decimal over 2 points, but I didn't. I know I had to. That would mean one trade out of 100%, one trade, there's a 55% difference. After you remove it from 100, you got the difference of 55%. That means one of the trades, the sell, was 55% closer to the mid-market price than the buy trade. That's what made the price go down. You have to understand what's going on here. You can you can watch this video in its total, and it's has to do with this story that they said that they did a long investigation. This is from Coinbase. They did a long and lengthy investigation, doing the same thing I did, going over the numbers to make sure that the market maker was putting his trades equidistant. There's been uh, there's very few days that his trades are equidistant unless if they become equidistant after he's manipulated the price to where he wants it to go to. Then it becomes equidistant. Then he reverses the trend, and then you see 30% to 25% reversal in the. Other words, he's got 50 down on sell side, 50% closer to the mid market price. He brings the price down. Then when he's done bringing the price down, then the trades become equidistant to stop the price from going down. Then when he wants the price to go back up, he moves the buy 30 to 50% closer to the mid-market price than the sell. He may even move the sell up higher to get a good reaction to get the price to naturally go back up. And that's all he's been doing. This whole Coinbase Pro, I tried to explain it to them. I showed it to other people. They said, yes, it's manipulated. I've shown it to 15, 20-year traders. They told me it was manipulated. Okay? He's using his two trades is supposed to be equidistant, not to affect the mid-market price, which means they're supposed to be the buy and the sell have to be 40 cents away. Both of them have to be exactly 40 cents away. The variation of 55% is a pure indicator that the market maker is manipulating the price. And I told you this when he hit 55%, 155, you take out the 100, you get 55%. This is the sell, this is the buy. The sell is 55% closer than the buy is, forcing the price to go down. He's leveraging the price with that large two trades that he has there. So that's all it is. What I don't understand is that none of the authorities in charge can understand that this is predatory trading. This is not natural market activity. It's manipulated. I know who it's manipulated by, and I could show you how he's manipulating it. It's very easy. These guys at Coinbase Pro are nothing but a pack of criminals. And I'll say it again, you got to do the math. That's how you figure out so you don't get caught up, people. I don't want nobody to get caught up in this disaster, but a lot of people did. And now it looks like they're bailing on us. I mean, how far could this go down? Let's see. And I'm sorry to say this, people, but your precious Bitcoin is manipulated too. We've seen how they're doing that. On Bitcoin, he's using 50 coin. He dumps into the buys, then he puts a large sell for 50 coin after he gets it to a new low price, and he keeps continuing it. It's a fraud. And I know it's the same market maker because Coinbase told me this is the same market maker across all the trading pairs on Coinbase. The authorities need to step in here. But before the authorities come in, we have a long line of lawyers that are going to go after them. They've been asking for me for help, and I'm going to help them 110%. I just don't understand when the agencies that collect our taxes and they're basically our paid employees have done absolutely nothing. So to me, they're absolutely non-deserving of their job. It's like calling the cops. There's a guy in here with an axe in my neighbor's apartment chopping people up. And they decide not to come. And then they complain if I go in there and blast a few holes in them. Oh, why'd you take the law in your own hands? Because when it was your turn, you didn't do anything. So I'm guessing these lawyers, there's a few of them. I know one person that talks to me is a lawyer, and he went over the word, and this lawyer flew out to the Litecoin summit and walked right up to what's his name? I can show you. The project manager of the Litecoin Foundation. His last name is Mr. Schwartz, and asked him straight to his face. None of them wanted to talk to him. Okay, so what they're doing is denying that this is ever happening. They're denying knowledge that they don't know. They know that the market maker is manipulating the market. So I'm sorry to say, but basically what it is this exchange ripped off their own clients with the help of the market maker manipulating the price. Something needs to be done. Charlie Lee's a criminal. So is Brian Armstrong and this market maker. All right, people. Let's just check the math now to see if this guy is going to stop doing what he's doing, which is basically robbing you all. Now we have to find the market maker's trade. You can see it right there, 21.97. And the other one's probably in one of these trades here. You're going to have to look for it later. Now that he got the price down and he caused this dump, he is now going to level it out. You could probably see the trades becoming equidistant to level it out, and then he's going to reverse the trend. And then when you think it's going up, he's going to sell you all the coin that he bought down here, up here someplace, $40 to $50. And then he's going to do the same thing again. He's going to pull the rug from underneath your feet. So I'm going to say he's been running those two trades really tight to each other and picked a 2.647. All right. So 37.16. Oh, that's 37. Let me clear that. Boo-boo. 36. Spot. 87. Oh, he's got a 29 cents. That's nowhere near the 40 to 44 cents he preaches that Coinbase preached and market maker trades at. He's still going to manipulate the market. I could tell you. Now we got to find the other trade. Oh, look. 36.62. That made it easier. He's ending. He's got them equidistant within 4 or 5 cents. He's ending the dump. He might put it sideways and dump it more. You got to check the numbers. You see it, 21.97.89, 20.97.88. Those are the market makers trades. That's what he's using to manipulate the books and the mid-market price. It's clear as day. So now you've seen it. And the calculator says, the calculation is telling me we're going to go sideways. Are we going to go down some more? I can't tell you. I can't tell you. It's whenever he ends the trend, you're going to see the difference percentage-wise. Okay? And this is easy. So right now we're 14% off, even if it's 4 cents. And now the buy is 4 cents closer than the sell side. So we're going to get a green bar. You see how that happens? That's how he's controlling it. Whichever one is closer, his sell is closer to the mid-market price, you see red. His buy is closer to the mid-market price, we see green. It's that easy, people. This whole market's manipulated. Everything's manipulated. This one we can prove with simple math because he's using two trades. We identified him as the market maker. The market maker is manipulating the price in order to enrich himself at the cost of all the other clients. All right, people, I'm out of here. I hope this helps some people.